The twists and turns. Because you're like, the principal's evil, and then you're like, oh no, he's just a jerk. Then you're like, oh my gosh, the principal is evil! But it might be that he's just a jerk? This is where Headmaster Jan was born and raised. According to the neighbors, it has lain abandoned for some 20 years now.
Is that so?
Ominous indeed. Well, shall we let ourselves in? What the? Yeah, just wondering about that. You know, typical pit, equipped in every old house.
Oh! Where? What is this place?
Ah, Professor Albright. I apologize for this little ruse.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere. So, we meet again. Headmaster Yvonne.
Yvonne. Okay. Yvonne. I can do that.
When I heard you were looking into from the far reaches of hell, I knew your search would lead you here. And sure enough, you didn't disappoint me. Your mind is every bit as sharp as I thought it was.
You sent Lucia to keep an eye on me.
What a shame, my dear boy. A thirst for knowledge like yours would be such a terrible thing to waste. So, what do you say? Apprentice yourself to me, and I will overlook your little trespasses.
How kind of you. I refuse. I am, shall we say, philosophically opposed to your stance on knowledge. I believe that knowledge should be shared, not hoarding for one's personal gain.
I thought you'd say as much. Most unfortunate, Cyrus. Most unfortunate. As you know, this is my house, and I don't get many callers these days. A smart man like you knows what this means, yes?
You're lonely?
When you starve to death here, no one will be the wiser.
Okay. If you think I'll give up without a fight, you don't know me nearly well enough.
What have we here?
Climbing my way out doesn't seem to be an option.
Now then!
Now, how to get myself out of this predicament? Time to stack. Everyone, we're making a tower. Disgaea time. Wait and see. I don't even know it was the treasure chest. I just opened it.
Professor?
Professor Albright. That voice. Could it be?
Are you okay?
Hold on, Professor. I'll lower a rope. There you go. Climb on up. Yo, Therese. Oh, Professor, I'm so glad you're safe. Therese. Did you come all the way from Atlasdam? But why?
Actually...
I knew you were in danger. So I came to warn you. It's quite enough, young lady.
Therese!
I knew Cyrus would come, but you have pluck for a girl your age.
You think you can get away with
Yvonne,
this?
let go of her at once. It is clear hostage negotiation never factored into your scholarly pursuits. Mark my words, Cyrus. Stop meddling in my research or the girl's life is forfeit. Oh, dang. Wait. Oh no.
Son of a...
Won't let him get away with this. I don't care who you are. Kidnapping and holding someone hostage ain't right. Alphen, my friend, I oft find you overly hot-headed and temperamental, but on this issue I stand in complete agreement. Why, no man who pretends to integrity and virtuousness can let such wrongdoing go unpunished. Shucks, Professor, never seen you get so hot under the collar before. I assure you, I'm quite calm, and my sub-collar temperature remains tepid. Alright, if you say so. Either way, let's get going. Indeed, Alphen, we must make haste. I'm gonna beat him up. Like, I was mad at Therese, but, you know, I don't want anything bad to happen to her. Hard to see in the rooms. It's dark. Aha. Man, that plum is 20 years old.
I've done
Maybe.
my research on
Maybe 15. Yo, we're a millionaire. We've probably gotten, yeah, over time acquired enough money to have a million. Nice. No, plot's that way. Okay. Right? No? Maybe it's around and about. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm glad I went this way then. Oh, secrets. This is a huge cellar. Like, what is his family used to do? Like, if you just pictures him, like, growing up as a normal kid and then getting into, like, dark magic stuff, like, what did they originally use this basement for? That's weird. Got kind of like
I've done
stuck.
my research on
Level 38. Nice. Wait, level 38. Yeah, okay. I thought she was that already. Huh. I mean, obviously not, because she was, then she would be, and she's not.
studied harder.
Come on,
Oh,
I've
those
got
are
better things to
funky
do.
looking. Basement is so big. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh no!
Therese!
Professor.
You just couldn't leave well enough alone, could you? You disappoint me, Cyrus. I took you for a more logical man.
Headmaster Yvonne,
And good morning.
what do you intend to do with her?
The girl went poking around in my secrets. I fear she can't be allowed to live. And so I'll finish off teacher and student in one fell swoop.
You'll not lay a hand on my pupil. I'll see to that.
I'm
You
gonna.
seem terribly agitated, Cyrus. It's not good for the humors.
Gonna kick this guy's butt.
It's one of those blood crystals.
Never on there, but Darrow asked you.
Taste the power I summoned from the far reaches of hell!
I cannot fail.
Bring it on!
Weak to axes. Excellent. That's what I want to see. And daggers. Oh boy, man, this guy's going down. Hang on. There we go. Yay, he's out!
And that's the...
Oh. Level 39. She's so far behind. And Elfin is just zoom past everybody else. Oh, okay. Preposterous! I am all-powerful. I am eternal, immortal.
What in the...
Immortal. Lies. They were all lies. Lies. Who lied to you? It cannot end like this. It must not. Oh, don't breathe in. Professor?
You have my gratitude.
Therese, you saved my life.
Thank goodness.
Oh, Professor, I'm so glad you're... What have I done? Teacher endangering the life of his pupil. But I can reflect upon my failings another time. For now I must get you to safety. Lucy is actually the main bad guy.
Awake, are you?
Yes, Professor.
Therese, I must know what you saw and heard. You'll tell me, yes?
Yes, Professor. One day I heard the headmaster talking to someone in his office. I couldn't make out the other voice, but they were talking about you. They were saying they would see you dead.
I was like, Oh, heck nah.
So
You came all the way here to warn me.
Yes, Professor.
I see. Well, Therese,
A little too close to my name.
as your teacher, I must scold you for your most reckless and careless actions.
I understand, Professor.
But one thing is also clear. Were it not for your actions, I would have died in that dark pit. And so, as a man, I owe you a debt of gratitude. Thank you, Therese, from the bottom of my heart. But you must promise me one thing.
What is it, Professor?
In the future, pray consult someone you can trust before embarking on such a dangerous course of action.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I did learn from the best.
I suppose you did, didn't you?
Professor,
I must continue my journey, but I will send letters. Yes, I'll include assignments to keep your mind sharp.
She's like, oh my gosh, are you serious?
I look forward to that, Professor.
But I think we've talked enough for the day. You should rest.
Wait, Professor! The headmaster. He said one more thing.
What's this now?
He said that once you were out of the way, there was a place he would go.
He said chapter 4, the town of...
Intriguing. And where might that be, pray tell? I appreciate your concern, but I will go there. I must. In a way, we are not so different, the headmaster and I.
That's what villains say, Cyrus. Don't say that.
Professor.
That unquenchable thirst for knowledge, bordering almost on obsession. And yet, our philosophies regarding the ultimate purpose of knowledge could not be more different. The headmaster used his position and prestige to hoard knowledge for his own foul ends. As an academic, I cannot forgive this. Knowledge is for one and all. We inherit the knowledge of our ancestors and pass it on to those who follow us. Only then is its true value realized. Headmaster Yvonne believed true knowledge should begin and end with him. He was wrong. Always remember this, Therese. Knowledge is a bounty to be shared by all.
A bounty?
The more of us that possess true knowledge, the richer we all become. Those who seek knowledge must never forget this. That is what I believe. And those who would use their knowledge for nefarious ends must be stopped.
So, it would be wrong of me to keep this to myself. The headmaster said he was headed to the town of Duskbarrow.
I see. Thank you, Therese. Do not worry. Your teacher will not make the same mistake twice.
No more falling down a pit because Lucia.
When I act, I will exercise due caution.
I can believe you this time?
Please do, my dear girl.
If you say so. Then I shall see you when you return.
You have my word. I will arrange for someone to look after you until your strength returns.
We gotta save up ourselves. Hang on. Oof. Man, that was a chapter. That was a lot going on there. Alright, out of town we go.
Duskbarrow. Whatever did the headmaster seek there? Judging from his transformation to that dreadful beast, the power he obtained was an unholy one indeed. Is it possible that the tome holds not only the secrets to death, but new forms of life? And yet, I find it hard to believe that transforming himself into a demon was the headmaster's ultimate goal. After all, did he not say he was betrayed? And the original copy of the tome is still nowhere to be found. So many questions remain. But now I know where I can find the answers. On to Duskbarrow, and whatever dark secrets await me there.
And so Cyrus left Stoneguard behind, having witnessed with his own eyes the nightmarish powers contained within the pages of that baleful tome. But what do Yvonne and his cohorts truly seek? Whether he was ready to face them or not, Cyrus would find his answers in Duskbarrow. Oh man, I don't know if chapter 4 is the end, but still closer to the end than the beginning. Professor, that monster... You speak of Headmaster Yvonne. Yvonne? Yes, he seems just a normal person, and then... Some monsters are created in laboratories, so it is certainly possible to transform a man into one. There will always be a people prepared to use knowledge for vile ends. I never thought knowledge to be so frightening. Yes, but remember that while it can serve evil, it can also be the weapon we need to defeat that same evil. You mean it all depends on who uses it? Precisely. That is why, you see, the pursuit of knowledge demands virtue and integrity. Knowledge nobly won can be shared for the benefit of all men. I warrant that if it had been you who'd found that knowledge, you would have known how to use it for good. Such glowing praise! You flatter me, dear lady.